Brilliant Stars, in my opinion, has always been somewhat of an undervalued set. It's always been a little bit more expensive than Silver Tempest or Astral Radiance, but it's always been cheaper than Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, and Chilling Reign. And simply just because the cards in the set aren't very expensive. But I've talked about Brilliant Stars before that I really think this is just on paper a perfect set. It having a Charizard alternate art, and even an Arceus V alternate art, and having evolutions in a trainer gallery. Like on paper, this is a very good set, and the artworks in the set are very nice. And I've always thought that this set should be more expensive. I've always thought that this booster box should be more expensive. And we're finally seeing some of that growth here. Because now it is, pretty substantially more expensive than Silver Tempest, Astral Radiance. So those are both, what, $200? Now Brilliant Stars, the cheapest listing on TCG Player, is $255. So it's pulling away from Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance. Obviously, Silver Tempest is going to lag behind by a little bit because those were in stock on the Pokemon Center website for a while. They just went out of stock like a month ago. But Brilliant Stars was only like $10 more expensive than those two. But finally, it's pulling away. And I'm really thinking that, if you really want to buy, I've been talking about, Brilliant Stars for a while now. It's starting to get the attention. And, just a few weeks ago, or just like a week ago, I bought a booster box of Brilliant Stars after tax, all that stuff, for $200 flat. And now they're at $250. So things like move very quickly. And it's sort of the same thing that I say with all these other boxes that move up literally every single day. If you want them, you have to buy now. Sword and Shield, not getting reprinted again. You can't make that argument with, obviously Scarlet and Violet boxes with Surging Sparks. You can make that argument. Sword and Shield is not getting reprinted, and it's not getting any cheaper. So Brilliant Stars, I'm telling you, I really like just in the past month, I probably bought a couple more cases. I originally really didn't have, any Brilliant Stars booster boxes. I was able to get some, on Pokemon Center. I remember when they restocked it or whatever, I got like a few boxes. But other than that, I never really had a decent amount of them. But just, like I said, this past like few months, I bought a couple cases, whatever, and I'm really happy I did because I really like this set. I feel like it was just recently that I really found appreciation for this set because it's really a good set. But the problem it's always had is just the cards in the set aren't very expensive. But in the future, maybe that changes because I really think on paper this is an amazing set, and just finally it's seeing attention. So if you want Brilliant Stars, I really think even at its price now, yes, it's gone up like $50 within the past few weeks. You can see here, just a month ago, look, a few weeks ago it was $200. Now it's $250, and I still think at $250 it's a good price. I still think it's a good deal because literally everything's moving up. Yes, it sucks. If you weren't here a few weeks ago, if you just got in, yes, things have moved very quickly. But you can't just sit around thinking that everything's going to crash because it's really not. The stuff's not getting reprinted. You got to buy now if you really want it. And Brilliant Stars is just an amazing set. And I've said this before, I also really like the booster box. I know that's besides the point. But yeah, Brilliant Stars here is $250. And, when looking at the supply as well, it looks like it's going to be hitting 300 pretty soon here. Now, the sales volume isn't as crazy, but it is pretty consistent. The past week, it looks like around 4 to 5 are being sold pretty much every single day. Now, if you look at the amount of supply under, $300, it's actually not that much. So let's count here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the second page. 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, and then 17, and then we hit 300. So 17 boxes, and if we see how many boxes were sold in the past few days, in the past week, pretty much about 17 boxes have been sold. So it's going to hit $300 here in probably next, few weeks to a month, depending if people list them or not. But yeah, supply is drying up for all of these Sword and Shield boxes. So I'll just keep saying it for every single one of these. You got to buy now if you really want it. Brilliant Stars finally getting appreciation. I always thought this was underpriced, and it's finally, going up. And if you want to get a case, unfortunately, I even checked eBay. Cases for Brilliant Stars just don't seem to be that common for some reason. Like if you do the math on this, it's like $400 for each booster box. Not worth getting a case. But yeah, just recently, some have sold for more closer to market price per box. You can see here. But these were just a few days ago. But now looking at the cheapest listings. Like this is how fast things move, guys. Literally look, a few days ago, these were what? 1,400, 1,300. Look, it was literally like a few days ago, And look at it now. It's all gone. They're all super expensive. You shouldn't be buying cases like this because it's like $400 per booster box. Not worth it. So try to look somewhere else. Maybe you'll find like an eBay listing, but I've even checked eBay. They're all like $2,000. It's crazy, but yeah, they're just really non-existent for some reason. Now, if you go on eBay, you will find what's weird. A lot of Brilliant Stars booster boxes are fake on here. Like a lot of them are from India. I don't know why. There's a ton of listings. Obviously, don't buy those. But yeah, just the supply for all these Sword and Shield boxes is like they've just all been wiped out. Now you're gonna just have to pay market, but if you're buying, individual boxes, I've always said this, if you're buying just singular boxes, I recommend buying from eBay over TCG Player because on eBay you can actually see the specific box you're buying, and when you're buying more expensive boxes, definitely I would, just recommend, just buying from a listing that has pictures of the actual box so you know what condition the box is in versus buying on TCG Player or whatever where you don't really know, what condition the box is in. But yeah, if you just scroll down here, there's really no deals for these boxes. You're basically just paying market price. Some you will find that are slightly damaged. The seals of the box are a little bit damaged. You can get a discount, but in my opinion, it's not worth trying to save like $10, $20 to get a damaged box. But yeah, they're really not that much cheaper on eBay. They're pretty much, just market price. Now, as you can see here with the prices of the cards, they're not that expensive. Charizard, it's almost a $200 card. We can actually pull this up to see if it's been going up. I think it has been. But yeah, it doesn't have like a $500 card like Lost Origin. It doesn't have like a $300 card like Chilling Reign. It's not as deep as Chilling Reign. It doesn't have as many expensive cards as, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin. So it does make sense that this hasn't been up there with those sets. But I just feel like in time, I feel like this set is undervalued. So I feel like in time, these cards will hit new highs and get even more expensive. Because especially this Charizard, I'm telling you, this artwork is so clean. And for being a Charizard, we all know the Charizard premium, whatever. I feel like this only being like 190, like this is cheaper than the Lugia from Silver Tempest, which I find to be pretty crazy. But yeah, it's just that things aren't very expensive in this. I mean, it's still a $200 card. I mean, it's no like slouch, but it's not like some other sets out there in Sword and Shield. But yeah, the second card is just a Rainbow V-Star. But here's the Arceus V alternate art. I think is pretty cool. But yeah, there really isn't that many alternate arts in the set, which probably does have to do with partially why the set maybe is priced, how it is compared to like some other sets. But it doesn't have that many. I mean, Lost Origin also doesn't have that many. But I mean, the Giratina is $500. But yeah, there's really just not that many expensive sets or cards in the set. But if you look at the Charizard, we can see here. Looks like it has been going up, but I mean, yeah, in the past few months it has been going up. But still, I feel like $200 for this card is so cheap. Like, I feel like it shouldn't really be here. And it looks like it did peak, like, around, what it's at now. I feel like it should be more expensive. And I wouldn't be surprised if in time this continues to go up and actually go higher than this, because I really believe $200 is cheap for this card still. And just the trainer gallery as well. Like, look at these artworks. Like, I've always thought that this is, like, on paper, a perfect set. Charizard, Evolutions, like really, and these artworks are really nice. So man, this is just, even at 250, like I would still, I already have what I bought. Like I told you, literally like a week ago, I bought a booster box for $200. Even if you don't have any and you want some or whatever, and now it sucks that now they're 250, I would still recommend buying them. Like, look at these artworks. Like, seriously. Like, yeah, like these are decently expensive for what it is, and there's a decent amount of double-digit cards in the trainer gallery. But this is such an amazing set, seriously, and it's finally getting the attention it should have been getting, in my opinion. And yeah, time is running out for these boxes. Brilliant Stars is an amazing set, and even at its price, I think is a great set to pick up. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments if you've been picking up any Brilliant Stars booster boxes recently, because now it's finally going up after just staying at like 190, 200 for a little bit of time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.